Hello students, today we'll be doing this question, how to draw a knockout fixture for 16 teams. Let me tell you that this question had come in board exam before. Also, it is the easiest question when it comes to knockout fixture. Let's understand what is a fixture. So fixture is any structured format where teams that are participating and coming, their information is given by the organizer. What kind of information? Information related to the number of teams that are coming to play, the number of rounds they are going to play in the match, with whom they are supposed to play. All these details are given in that fixture format. Things to remember. Please keep your copy and pens ready, as the pointers that I'm going to tell you right now, they will help you in other fixture questions as well. So the first one is if even number of teams are given. So 16 is an even number of team. There's a formula for it. The formula is number of teams in upper half equals to n by 2. Number of teams in lower half equals to n by 2. So this is for even number of teams. Please remember it. If the number of teams are odd, like in this picture, you can see there are 7 teams given here and that is odd. So here also you divide the team into 2 halves with the help of this formula. Number of teams in upper half equals to n plus 1 by 2. Number of teams in lower half equals to n minus 1 by 2. Things to remember: number of rounds. What are number of rounds? You might have heard this word called first round, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round, final round, quarter final round, like that. So in case we need to find that out, we follow this. If the number of participating teams are in the power of 2, that is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. You might have read this in mathematics as well. So with an example, I'll explain this to you. For instance, there are 32 teams and it is, as you can see, in the form of power of 2. What do we do in that? We write it, multiply 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32. We count the number of 2's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 5 rounds. Second is, if the number of participating teams are not in the power of 2, the number of rounds will be based on the next highest power of 2 then. So, example is, for example, 14 teams. 14 teams are not in the power of 2. What do we do here? As you can see here, the next team, the next highest power of 2 is 16. So what we do, we write it in this form, in the next highest power of 2 form only. What do we do? 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. We count that 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 4 rounds. So this is the procedure, and this might not be explained in many notes that are visible online. Mostly what happens, many children, they don't write everything that is required. You need to write all the steps just to show the checker that you know everything. So if you miss out on any step, you will miss out the marks as well. First is number of teams equals to 16. As per the question, we have taken 16 teams and it is denoted by n. Second is number of matches. As per knockout fixture format, this is the formula that you need to use. N minus 1. So 16 minus 1 will be 15. So 15 number of matches will be played by the teams in knockout fixture. Third is number of teams in upper half. This is even, so we are using the even formula. That is n by 2, 16 by 2 equals to 8. Next is number of teams in lower half. This is even, so we are using this formula. Now many times some students say that, ma'am, this is very simple and obvious that half of 16 is going to be 8. Then why do we even need to write this step? There are marks for it, so you have to write it. Then is number of rounds. I've already explained this to you in the video before. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. Since this is in the form of power of 2, we will be writing it this way. We count the number of 2's. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 4 number of rounds the teams are going to play. Last, no by will be given as total number of teams, that is 16 is in power of 2. So in case the teams are in the power of 2, then we don't give by. So but You have to write this statement definitely in the question. Marks will not be deducted at all if you write this. Buy is apparently a very important topic. Most of the questions in your board exam are asked related to buy. What is a buy? I will explain that to you in the next video that I upload. I'll pick up a question related to buy. I will put the link in the description box below so that you can have a look at it. Steps for drawing a knockout fixture in board exam. Once you've written down all the steps, you have to draw the fixture according to the steps. It gets very easy. Another pointer for this is that you must write all the number of teams on one sheet. Don't shift the number of teams which are remaining and or which are not fitting on your page to the next page, because what happens in that, many times students in a hurry they make mistake, and also sometimes it gets difficult for the checker also to understand what the student has written. And second thing is this column. You have to leave a space for upper half. You have to leave a space to write lower half on the left side of the teams. Okay, and make sure you divide. You have already done this. The number of teams in upper half and lower half, the formula was applied. You divide it and you make it in this format, dotted lines. Third thing that you need to remember is this. This denotes number of rounds. So this is first round, his second, third and fourth round. Now let's see how are we going to draw it. So first would be, you will show a match between 1 and 2, between 3 and 4, between 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10 and so on. This is the only way. Please don't go randomly and click on any of the team. You have to go from top to bottom. Then we'll assume that 1 has gone ahead and 2 got eliminated. 3 has gone ahead and 4 got eliminated. We'll only show the teams which have gone forward. Similarly, in this case, 6 and 8, 10 and 11, 13 and 15. So now we know in the first round, these are the teams that played. In the second round, these are the teams that moved forward and they played with each other. First played with third, 6th played with 8th, 10th played with 11th and 13th played with 15th. Now the winners of each team will be displayed over here. Suppose 3-1 here and 8-1 over here. Then 11-1 over here and 13-1 over here. Now you are left with 4 teams over here. So this also will proceed same way. 3 and 11 reaches the final. The final will be between the two and the winner will be declared, that is 11. This only makes your paper presentable and it clearly gives an idea to the checker that you know the concept very well. Please write it and draw it neatly. Do as many questions as you can related to fixture so that you get a habit of it doing in the minimum time. If you like this tutorial, then please like, share and comment in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.